They love to call it a riot, looting, lawlessness, black rage. But here's what they never talk about. What led to the fire in the first place? Let's be clear, Detroit didn't explode out of nowhere in 1967. It was lit by gasoline that white supremacy had been pouring for decades. So let's start with the trigger. It was July 23rd. The cops raided a Blind Pig, a kind of unlicensed after-hours bar on 12th Street. 82 people inside, mostly black, celebrating two returning Vietnam vets. The cops thought they could just arrest everybody and disappear into the night. But the crowd outside was done watching. They'd had enough. Enough police brutality, enough redlining, enough of being locked out of jobs, out of housing, out of dignity. So when the first bottle was thrown, it wasn't chaos. It was years of pressure finally snapping. And what followed was 5 days of armed rebellion. Over 10,000 people took to the streets. They hit businesses that had robbed them blind for years. They took what the system refused to give them. And the cops, they couldn't contain it. So the National Guard got called in, and then they called the army. By the time it was over, 43 people were dead, over 1,000 injured, and more than 7,000 arrested. And Detroit changed forever. So don't let them tell you this was senseless. It was a rebellion, a political act, a cry for justice wrapped in fire. The Detroit Rebellion wasn't just about a bar raid. It was about a system that called itself democracy, all while treating black folks like they were disposable. They called it looting. But what do you call it when the banks rob you through housing? When the cops patrol your street like an occupying army? When opportunity skips your neighborhood like it doesn't exist? Detroit burned in 1967 not because black people hate America, but because America kept proving that it hated them first. So if y'all really want peace, start telling the whole truth.